First of 3 on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wildcard weekend on EA Sports.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Start.
Now Richardson. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. The first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
On every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
To throw, it's Milton. Oh, his first throw of the playoffs is intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 in 2nd down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
At the 44-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
Now Richardson back to throw it.
Flushed out right.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cup 19, Cup 19. Check, 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 check.
Richardson looking to throw this. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. It goes as a gain of 8 and moves the chains.
At the 48-yard line.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play with the middle coming at them. And boy, was it right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11. Hey, Trash. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce.
His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Go! Gravity Lions.
Richardson.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Come on, come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Here we go. 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Let's go.
Now it's Richardson.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
Well, you know, he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Browns drive about to get started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as you're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
This one complete to Jerry Judy.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
3-0 after one on EA Sports. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Milton.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown.
Rashad Bateman.
29 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
But you met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
49-yard line.
Lions. Nineteen tight.
Richardson looking to throw.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
18, Pioneer. Viking, 18.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
Richardson out of the shotgun. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Going for it on fourth. Here's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on fourth and long.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcats. Panthers. Ready,
Richardson off the play fake.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to be centered down around the 15-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of the best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And Richardson looks to throw once more.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And the Colts are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Ready, set. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Let's go.
Taylor was going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown.
And the thing you have to love about Jonathan Taylor, he's a shifty speed guy most of the time when you hand him the football. But he's not coming off the field when you get down near the goal line because he's as tough and gritty as they come. And he finishes things off here by getting into the end zone.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
Here's Milton now to throw. That's going deep for Bateman. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 41.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He did have a touchdown run earlier, but not have to a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory.
This 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Richardson. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Colts first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut it down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Second down and 3.
Come on. Set. 18, 5 in. Go.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
60 Bison.
To the right side, this is Taylor.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Second and 9. From the shotgun, Richardson.
Eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down.
70 Lions.
Throw left side complete. That's Mitchell. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. And now Mitchell, as the first half is winding down. And the Colts would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That was signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC Wildcard game. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
That's out quickly to Bateman.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Throwing is Milton.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. David Njoku, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Browns are back within a score.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
And just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still want to kick it.
Browns, 14.
Kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here. And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
Play action. Now Richardson lets one go downfield for Pierce.
And this is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Alec Pierce.
50 yards.
And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get a better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense? He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Now Milton. That's going deep for Bateman.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Rashad Bateman
With his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Browns have cut it back within a score.
Extra point good by Prater. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21.
Browns 21.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
Get this one up. About the 39 here.
64 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Hurt. Panther 60. Panther 60. Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun. Richardson. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Mason Graham
Never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
19.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this one for a Colts touchdown. And now Mitchell, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
31. Browns 21.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Open man is Bateman. It's complete. Now he's into the clear again.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Rashad Bateman.
Saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game.
And the Browns have got it back to within a score.
His kick is good.
Prater for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal.
28.
Kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Myles Garrett showing that athleticism as he gets in to make the play. First play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Operating from the gun, Richardson.
Finding Pierce on a crossing route.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch. How about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
70. Check. 7 Pirates.
Richardson shotgun on third down. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
He gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It goes as a gain of 9 and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Panther 60.
Richardson working from the gun.
They'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
This is 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Viking 18. Ready.
Now Richardson.
Got a man complete. It's Taylor. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go, 70 Rangers, 70.
And Richardson yet again. That's downfield. He's got Taylor.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are roaring.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Colts are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead.
Extra point attempt to come here. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Browns drive about to get started.
If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10.
And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Check smash. Bronco leading. 79 Broncos. Cut 19.
To throw, it's Milton.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
60 Bobcats.
Here's Milton. Open man, he completes it to Judy.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Go.
To throw is Milton.
Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
19 Tiger. 12 50.
Milton.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, time, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Yeah, I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Get it. 77 Wolf.
Richardson looking to throw this. That's caught. It's Josh Downs.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 11. Check smash, check smash. Warrior 70. Ready.
Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Ready.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he is going to have a Colts first down. And that should be the one that finishes this game off.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
10 at the 40-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Getting into the